All right, so the Bitcoin wars begin, right? There's countries all around the world that already have Bitcoin. So United States has 9 billion, UK has 5 billion, Ukraine has 4 billion, Bhutan has 1 billion, China has 17 billion. And if we're going to start now with the Bitcoin wars, well, the path to $1 million Bitcoin doesn't seem so crazy after all. It's
Isn't
not like
that
Trump's not going to be president anymore, and all of a sudden everyone's going to sell their Bitcoin.
if they hold this Bitcoin and they create an environment where Bitcoin goes up to a million plus per coin, isn't this a far less controversial, more welcoming way for him to deal with their budget?
Right. So
Because
that's the idea
if
here.
they're going to be cutting all the hair on fire, cutting USAID and yada yada yada, and I got to cut this, I got to cut that. People are going to, oh, babies are going to be starving. Okay, well, put your focus on crypto, acquire more crypto. The crypto you have, if it goes up, then your crypto's worth 200 billion. It's worth 500 billion. It's worth $1 trillion.
Yeah, so that's the idea here. So the strategic element of it, right? You can imagine that if it's why does there a stockpile of oil and steel or whatever from the government and they call it a strategic reserve is because if we go to war, we want to be able to have enough in order to prosecute this war. We need it for a rainy day, but we need it as a tool, as a item in our kit in order to attack or to defend. And so you can imagine that economically, if they put into policies something that causes a rise in Bitcoin, and now they have this surplus and they can sell some of that in order to finance certain things or to pay down the debt or deficit, well, then that's strategic, right? And the causing Bitcoin to rise up, having policies to cause it to rise up, they do that in order to make oil go up. Like OPEC has policies to make oil go up in order to get more money for their nation in order to pay for their things.
Right.
So why not have policies to make Bitcoin go up in order to do it? The difference with Bitcoin is that you and I can participate. This backdoor way of being like, hey, if we all do wait a second, if we all just buy this and then hold it and then we're all doing it, it goes up and then it could pay down our dollar debts and we have Bitcoin as a thing. And fine, you might transition to a system where then, okay, I'll just hold Bitcoin will be my asset. And I'm just trying to get away from all my dollar denominated debt and moving towards the system. It becomes this transitory phase where we can actually, looks like there might be a way out of the massive debt that the world has by having this other asset that depreciates in price.